Good morning, friends. In the last lectures, we started from last lectures. We started shear force and bending moments, and I think I take in the last lectures one problems related with the shear force and bending moment diagrams. So that's why today also I am taking problems related with the simply supported beams for shear force and bending moment diagrams. So please note down today's first problems: a simply supported beam AB, a simply supported beam would span 4 meter UDL. UDL means load as shown in diagram. Bending moment diagrams for the beam magnitude about maximum magnitude load diagram given as 2 meter, 2 meter and 20. Suppose we can divide problems into 4. So first a reaction at B RA plus RB equal to. Now this, so that's why this is 20 multiplied by 2 equal to 40 kilo Newton. This is per meters and this 2 meters multiplied by means this is kilo Newton. Now taking units about this distance half. That's why this distance RA equal to this convergence 20 UDL to concentrated load 20 divided by this 2. This is 20 multiplied by 2 and this is half convergence concentrated load multiplied by only 2 and multiplied by so RB equal to 10 kilo Newton. Next, shear force calculation. This is second step. So I will use the shear force at A. This is left hand 0. Shear force R equal to 30 upwards. That's why this is positive. Shear force left hand. This is second step. Step third. Bending moment calculation. At A. Now bending moment at C point. Now C point clockwise sections X C. This X is to consider half of the points. This is 20 into distance. That's why this is 30 into 2. Minus 20 into 2. Distance equal to half of its distance plus this 2 meters. Equivalent of joined by this straight line to be 10 join this. Suppose distance equal to this distance equal to 2 meters. Now where shear force change its sign, where shear force change the sign positive to negative, you will get maximum bending moment. So that's why here, by comparing triangle, this is X and this is 30. 30 divided by X equal to 11. So that's why here 1.5. So you have to consider sections XX here and RA equal to 30 multiplied by this distance 1.5 minus 20 into 1.5 multiplied by 1.5 divided by half. 45, 20 multiplied by 0.75, 22.5, 22. At 3 meter from end A, and a point load of end A, point load of 5 kilonewton at 7 meters from end A respectively, Also it carries a UDL of
it carries a UDL of
1 kilonewton per meter
1 kilonewton per meter between the
point loads.
point loads.
Draw SF diagrams for the beam.
Draw shear force and bending moment diagram for the beam.
In this case,
Yes, I think more point. RA plus RB. As per the descriptive data, A, B, this is 3 meter, means meter, this is 4 meter and this is 3 meter. C point, D point, force 5 kilonewton, 5 kilonewton, and this UDL 1 kilonewton per meter. That's why this is support RA plus RB. RA plus RB. By taking moments about A point, a distance 10 meter, 3 meter, 3 meter, 3 meter, RB into 3 plus 4 plus 3 equal to clockwise moment 5 into this is one moment, this is another, and this is third. 5 into 3 plus 4. Second moment again 5 into 3. Next, uniform distributed load 1 kilonewton multiplied by distance equal to 4. And this is shear force. Now it's a distance, half its distance plus this distance 3. That's why RB 10 RB equal to 5 into 735 plus 15 plus 4 multiplied by 5 20. This is 70 kilonewton, or RB equal to 7 kilonewton and RA equal to, yes, RA plus RB equal to 5 plus 5 plus 1 into 4, this is equal to 14 kilonewton. So that's why RA equal to 14 minus 7 equal to 7 kilonewton. Alright. So that's why here A point, B point, this is C point, and this is D point. This is shear force diagram. So shear force at left hand side of the A point 0, shear force at right hand side equal to, because RA equal to upwards 7 kilonewton, so that's why positive 7 kilonewton. Shear force just left hand side above the C point. So in between A to C there is no any force, so that's why this remains same. Now shear force at C right hand side 7 multiplied by minus downward force 5 kilonewton, downward force as per our assumptions, downward force negative, so that's why 5, this is 2 kilonewton. Next shear force at D left hand side equal to, and this is 5 upward 7 minus 5, and this is 4 multiplied by 1, negative 2 kilonewtons. Shear force at D right hand side, again 5 kilonewtons downward, so that's why here minus 7 kilonewton. Now shear force at B point and left hand side equal to minus 7 kilonewton, because there is no any force, and shear force at B point, and this is equal to minus 7, upward force RB equal to 7, this is equal to 0. Now by observing this calculations, draw shear force diagram. Shear force at A point, in between A to C no force, at C point 5 kilonewtons downward, so this is 2 kilonewton, here minus 2, and at D point again 5 kilonewtons, means this is 7 kilonewton, here 7, and this is your shear force diagram, positive and negative, right? Now bending moment calculation. Bending moment at A points, because for simply supported beams bending moment at A end points equal to 0. Next, bending moment at C point equal to clockwise moment 7 multiplied by distance 3, because as per our assumptions clockwise moment positive, and this there is no any other force, so that's why this is equal to 21 kilonewton meter. Bending moment at D point. Now bending moment at D points. So here's distance 7 multiplied by 3 plus 4, anti-clockwise moments 5 multiplied by distance, and another UDL, this is 1 multiplied by distance. Now this distance equal to 4, and this is half, 4 divided distance divided by 2, so that's why this is 7 multiplied by 7, 49 minus 20 minus, this is 2 to 8, 49 minus 28, again 21 kilonewton meter, and bending moment at B point. At B point, so actually this is 0 because this is the end point, but you can check here distance 7 multiplied by 3 plus 4 plus 3, 7, 3 plus 4 plus 3, force 5, 4 multiplied by 3, distance 4 by 3, again negative 1 kilonewton, 1 multiplied by distance UDL 4, distance half of plus this distance 3 meter. This is in bracket. Again negative 5 multiplied by 3. And this is 7, 3 plus this is 70 minus 35 minus this is 4 and this is 2, 20 minus 15 and this is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. So after that we can calculate maximum bending moment because where change of it's a sign. So exact below of the shear force diagram, and here's mark this point as a E point. Mark this point as a E point because here you will get maximum bending moment. Now mark 21 kilonewton meter, 21 kilonewton meter, and this is parabolic. Sorry. So here you will get maximum bending moment, and this is bending moment diagram. Now for bending moment maximum equal to, now at E point you will get maximum bending moment, distance equal to RA, and this is half because this is 2 kilonewton, this is 2 kilonewton, so this is exact at the center, so that's why this distance equal to, this is 2 meter and this is 2 meter, that's why here RA into 3 plus 2 minus 5 into distance 2 multiplied by 2 minus, now uniform distributed load, this is 1 kilonewton per meter and this E point at the center, so that's why 1 multiplied by 2, this becomes shear force, and half of its distance means 2 divided by 2. So that's why RA equal to 7 multiplied by 5 minus 10 minus 2, 735 minus 12. So that's why you will get this is 23 kilonewton meters. So this is 23 kilonewton meter. This is maximum bending moment, 23 kilonewtons. Where shear force change its sign, there you will get maximum bending moment. Next problems. Draw shear force and bending moment diagrams. Draw shear force and bending moment diagrams for the following loaded beam, for the following loaded beam. Also calculate the maximum bending moment. Because we require more space, so that's why I am erasing this.
figure given. So in this problem, couple acting AB
A, B, C, D point.
at D point
15 kilonewton, and this couple is anti-clockwise,
and remaining
this is UDL 10 kilonewton per meter, and reactions given at A and B support RB. So first we will calculate reaction means RA plus RB.
I am not writing.
How to calculate the reactions? RA plus RB equal to, now 10 kilonewtons per meter, 10 kilonewton per meter multiplied by distance equal to, this is 50 kilonewton. By taking moments, about A point, RB into this is 2.5 meter, this is 2.5 meter. So that's why RB into 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 5, 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 5, and this is equal to, and this moments anti-clockwise, this moment also anti-clockwise, and that's why this is considered 15.
This anti-clockwise moments
Balanced by clockwise moments, and clockwise moments only one moments, and that is equal to 10 kilonewton multiplied by 5, and half of its distance means distance divided by 2. So this becomes shear force multiplied by this is distance. So that's why this 50, 125, and this is 10 RB plus 15 RB equal to 11 kilonewton, RB equal to, and RA equal to 39 kilonewton. Right. So what is next steps? Shear force calculation. Shear force at A point equal to, and this is left hand side, 0, shear force at A point, right hand side at A point, and this is equal to, or you can briefly write shear force at right hand side equal to upward force RA equal to 39 kilonewton. Now shear force, or briefly we will write only SF at C point and right hand side. At right hand side, upward force 39 minus downward force 10 multiplied by 5, and this is equal to minus 11 kilonewton. And shear force at, this is left hand side, shear force at C, right hand side point also equal to same. Shear force at D point, directly you can write only D point because there is no any point loads. So that's why again you will get same minus 11 kilonewton. Shear force now at B left hand side equal to minus 11 kilonewtons, and shear force at B right hand side minus 11, and this upward force RB equal to plus 11. This is equal to 0. So that's why you can write or you can draw shear force diagram A, B, C, D point. At A point maximum 39, 39, at C point minus 11, minus 11. So this is straight line, 11 kilonewton. At C to D 11, D to B again 11, and this is your shear force diagram. Now this distance is the x, and this is phi u minus x. So in this case, this is inclined line on the shear force. So that's why by comparing triangle, because this is straight line, (39) divided by x, and this is phi u minus x equal to 11. Plus x square, or x square minus phi u x plus 39 into 11. 429 equal to 0. X equal to you will get two values, 3.9 meter. Now bending moment calculation. Bending moment at A point equal to 0 because this is end point and simply supported beam. Bending moment, next, bending moment at C point equal to 39 kilonewton, and this is moment is clockwise multiplied by distance phi u, and anti-clockwise moment. Next moment is the anti-clockwise, minus 10 into phi u, distance phi u divided by 2, and that's why this is 39 multiplied by phi u, 195 minus 50 divided by 125. This is 70 kilonewton meter. Bending moment at C point. Now bending moment at D points means here moment, so that's why bending moment just left hand side of D point. This is equal to, again, because same, this is 70 kilonewton meter, because there is no any another moments. So that's why bending moment now just right hand side of D point. This is equal to sorry, because here distance increase, so that's why 39 into 5 plus 2.5, and this is minus 10 into 5 anti-clockwise multiplied by half of distance plus 2.5. Otherwise that may be wrong. So this is equal to 42.5 kilonewton meter. And bending, just because this is clockwise, positive means clockwise, and this is anti-clockwise, so that's why 42.5 minus 15, this is equal to 27.5, and bending weight and B point equal to 0. So that's why you can draw bending moment diagrams. A point, C point, C point, D point. At A point 0, at C point 70. Suppose this is 70 kilonewton meter. At just left hand side above the, this is 42.5, again 27.5, this is straight downward, and at B 0. Now, so here this shear force change, it's a sign. So that's why suppose this is E point, at E point you will get maximum distance, and this distance equal to how much? 3.9 meters. So here you will get maximum bending moment. That's why bending moment maximum equal to distance means force reactions RA 39 multiplied by distance, uniform distributed load negative because this is anti-clockwise, 10 kilonewton per meters. So that's why, and distance equal to 3.9. So this becomes shear force. Now half of its distance. Half of its distance means 3.9 divided by 2. 39 into 3.9, 152.1 minus 39 divided by 2. Sorry, and this is 10 into 3.9. So this distance is the, all right, $39 76.05. This is equal to kilonewton meter this distance means maximum bending moment equal to 76. Here you get this is x square. So that's why this nature of the curve is the parabolic curve. This curve is the parabolic curve.
So this is today's third problem. Due to limitations of the times, today I stop here and we will continue in the next class, because in the simply supported beams, three types of the problems, only point load actings in the point loads plus uniform distributed load actings, and third type of the problem is point load, uniform distributed loads and moments acting. And these are the three types of the problems I already taken, but if any problems remaining, that I will take in the next class. Otherwise we can start second type of the problems, is simply supported beam with overhanging beams. So that's what I stop here, and we will continue the remaining course in the next class. Thank you.